Okay, so this is SHIBA format in its entirety, 1.0 anyways. So these cards have all been added to GOAT format in order to create a new set, like, card pool. Shake up the meta a bit, quite a lot to be fair. And yeah, so all these cards can be played in SHIBA format, but only at 1 copy per deck. Yeah, so I'll just jump straight into the cards. I can tell you why I chose the cards I did. So there's a bunch of ice barriers in here. There's this little guy. When it's destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, draw a card. Not bad. Level 1, good for metamorphosis. We have General Ryo of the Ice Barrier. It's a 1 tribute and it negates some. Oh no, it doesn't negate a monster effect. Your opponent has to discard a card to use the monster effect. So if they tribe, they have to discard 2 to get rid of it. We have this guy who's pretty cool. So when you summon him, he changes to defense, and he's got 2/2 defense, and it makes all your ice barriers unable to be destroyed by spell or traps, which I think is pretty good. What other ice barriers did we pop in here? We have the tuna dog. Where's he? Oh, there he is. So defender of the ice barrier. Yeah, he's cool. He's a dog. He's a level 3 tuna. It doesn't have a bad effect. While you control another ice barrier monster, monsters your opponent controls cannot declare an attack if their attack is greater than or equal to this card's defense. So it's not a bad effect. It's just not great. But he's one of 3 tuners in the deck. There's a level 1, a level 2. Not in the deck, sorry. In the format, there's a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3. And all pretty cool. That's it for the ice barriers, apart from the searcher. Oh no, there is a couple more actually. There's Strategist of the Ice Barrier. Once per turn, you can send 1 ice barrier monster from your hand to the graveyard, draw 1 card. Not bad. 1600 attack. Prior of the Ice Barrier is basically a monster reborn with limitations. And what was the other one? The guy who's Seppuku. Where is he? This guy. Samurai of the Ice Barrier. When this card, this face-up attack position card is changed to defense position, destroy this card, and if you do, draw 1 card. So if your opponent's got like a big monster and they didn't kill this last turn, you can try and draw 1 out with it. It's pretty cool. 1800 attack warrior. I like them. So yeah, that's ice barriers. They're obviously in there for the meme, and I like the artwork. I think the artwork is actually dope. I didn't put any of the ice barrier synchros in apart from Dularan, because I feel like Bionic is a bit busted. Trishula obviously is busted, and I didn't want to put any of the new ones in. I'm not sure if I have it already, to be fair, because I didn't play when ice barriers first came out, not competitively anyway. So moving on, we've got Kais, just a big boy. Not as OP as you'd think, but it's nice to get rid of like tomatoes or whatnot, stuff you don't want to kill by battle. We have Light Swans, a bunch of them. We have Celestia, Erin, Jane, Lumina, Lila, and Reiko. Yeah, the reason I like this format is because there's like three doggo boys that are all pretty good. Yeah, so you'd think that having a single copy of JD and a single copy of a select few Light Swan monsters would make Light Swan like pretty terrible and make JD pretty not unplayable, but it's actually sick, like, because you have so much time in Go format to like get to your combo. Like, in Light Swans are just good in general. Look at this guy, he's 2-1, he beats Overbreaker or Parshath. You've got Wolf, that's a free summon, I forgot to mention him before. Where's he? Near the end there. You've got Erin, which is sick against like set tomatoes or DD Warrior Lady, anything like that she deals with. It can be used in conjunction with Book of Moon to get rid of pretty much anything. We have who else? Lila is obviously broken. It's just another break of the magical warrior who is light spellcaster for Arcanite. And Mills 3. It's just dope. Lumina's not as strong as I thought she would be, but you can use like Card of Safe Return and go at 3, so she does have utility there, and you can get her with Shining Angel as well as Honest. So that's pretty neat. Moving on, we've got the look at these beautiful boys, and they're pretty good, like in Goat, pretty good. Crystal Beasts. You've got the trap down here, just dope. Rare value, dope. This card's not that great, but these cards aren't that great. But where's this one? Yeah, Crystal Promise. This one's really good. So it's basically like Monster Reborn for the Crystal Beasts. We have some plants. So we've got Dandy, Spore, which is one of the 3 tuners that I mentioned. Look at this guy. Love this dude. You can metamorphosize. I don't know how you'd say that. This card, and that is just bonkers. The other plants we put in are Lonefire, Titanium, which isn't great because it's terrible draw, but you can like UFO Turtle, Crash, get Lonefire, get Titanium, which is nice. Where were we up to? Yeah, Crystal Beasts. Not Crystal Beasts. Gladiator Beasts are 100% like tier 1. Like they are mental in this format. Like, and if you like combine them with other stuff as well, they just get even better. But you can like run like triple skill drain and Goat. So I would recommend like siding triple skill drain in order to counter Glads if your deck can work under skill drain or side out cards to work under skill drain. We have zombies, all the old classics, so Goblin Zombie, Mizuki, Zombie Master, wherever he is, but to limit zombies a tiny bit in their power, I did drop Helmet Turtle to 1 and Spirit Reaper to 1 because it's just not very fun going against 3 and 3 and then all this broken shit on top of it and Goat, like I feel anyways. We have this guy. He's just one of my favourite cards, and I do use him in Light Swans because like Lumina, you've got Charge to search Lumina. If you mill a wolf, and like there's just ways to get 2 light monsters on the field, and you can just plonk this guy down and go for game. And look at him, man, that Illuminati shit, dope. What else have we got here? I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, Trap Tricks. So Trap Tricks are fucking nuts, obviously. Although to be fair, Bottomless has been put to 1, and it's not. It is good in this format, but like if you play like Goat Control, like Bottomless doesn't really hurt you. I don't think, like at all, really. Because no one plays Bottomless main decked anyway in current Goat, so I don't know. But Trap Tricks was actually a suggestion from one of the dudes in the Discord. Not a suggestion, just like that was the first thing he thought of. And I've always liked Trap Tricks artwork. I think it's pretty nice, and it looks pretty old school as well, so I didn't mind throwing it in with all these old boys. What else do we have? Yeah, Ancient City, Rainbow Ruins, pretty good card for. Oh yeah, I decided to give Crystal Beast Crystal Bond as well, which is pretty nutty, but sorta I like Crystal Beasts. I want them to be as good as I can make them without going crazy. We have Monster Reborn, which I think is fine, but I don't know, having Monster Reborn and Demark in the same format is pretty berserk, but fuck it. Solar Recharge, amazing. War Chariot, amazing. And Trap Trick Trapple Nightmare. This is a good card to go against Glads because you can use it on the Gazaris, or like anything that they tag into, like it's pretty nuts. So for the additional limits, I've gone for Waboku for Glads, because going against Glads with triple Wob is just not a fun experience. Trapdoor Shooting, Solemn Judgment. I feel like these cards should have been at 1 in gold format, to be honest. I can understand why they're not, but I don't like these cards. But to be fair, I don't mind them being at 3 in gold, because they're not as powerful as they would be here. But when you're playing like Gladiator Beasts, Trap Tricks with triple Solemn Judgment and triple Trapdoor Shoot, that is just bad. A limited Scapegoat, because synchroing is a thing now. A limited Reinforcement to the army because of the additional lights ones, and you can just run charge as Light Brigade anyway, so it's not even a big deal. Mind Control, Last Will, Brain Control, Synchros. These are already explained. Giant Rat is limited because it can get SHIBA Warrior Tarot, as well as like Exiled Force or Pyramid Turtle, or it can just get too much stuff, and like this card's broke. And Chaos Sorcerer, just to shake up the meta a bit. Going over the extra deck, I'll save the best to last. So we've got 2009 Synchros. Not much to say about these. This is probably not 2009, but so that. I don't think Catasta is either. I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, alright. We've got the Gladiator Beast Boix. I decided to add this guy because when I first started playing, or near enough at that time, like properly on Dueling Book or whatever, I made a Dragon Master Knight deck based on some guy's YouTube video. And it was so much fun. It was kind of like Exodia, like lots of draw, but instead of like just saying I win because I have these cards, you just plonk down like a 5k beta who gains attack. I think this card gains 500 if you Dragon Monster you control, except this card that never came up. But you basically slam down a Dragon Master Knight and metamorphosis it into 10k and then try and win that way. So I really wanted to build that deck and go and see how it stands out, so this is just like fan service for me, as are the next two cards. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, and the Skull. Just because I really like these cards, and it sucks that they suck, and they don't suck as much in GOAT. So let me know what you think of this format. I will be posting a link to the Discord in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And yeah.